I'd also like to thank the people of Barbados for the very clear and decisive mandate, as I said, that has been given to us as a government. We shall treat it with care, as we have done before, and we shall endeavour to continue the process of transformation if our country is to be able to meet the challenges that we expect to face in the next 10 to 15 years. We've laid out a number of these, but we also recognize that we're living in a very dynamic environment, and that apart from those challenges, there is still the aspirations of development that we set as ourselves as a nation when we became independent in 1966, closing the development gap, eliminating poverty from our landscape, ensuring that our children can be educated to the maximum and to the best of their ability, and of course, ensuring that our people have affordable, equitable access to health care, and above all else, that our people shall remain owners in their land and not tenants in their land. And that has been a process of enfranchisement undertaken successively by different governments. This manifesto has been far more strategic because we recognize that you almost have to learn to read the ball and play the shots as they come because of the manner in which the world is functioning today. And therefore we will have to continue a strong engagement globally because it allows us the fiscal and policy space to do what we need to do, but at the same time, it also allows us as a small nation to be able to contribute in our own meaningful way to making the world a better place. During the course of the campaign, I also would have engaged with Barbadians from all walks of life. And there really is nothing that substitutes that kind of intense engagement. And it refocuses us on the things that we really, really must do as we come out of the depths of this pandemic. We want to be able to get back to a point where persons can regain control over their movements and their lives. And we have done well as a nation, but we are still not out of the woods. Over the course of the next few days, until the cabinet is appointed, I will have to take responsibility for the Ministry of Health because that work with COVID, as you know, is a daily exercise. But I look forward to announcing the cabinet on Monday and therefore being able to ensure that once sworn in, that we will start with the business of the affairs of this country. AJ, I don't know if you want to add anything?
Let me say that I endorse all of the remarks of the Prime Minister. She has spoken on my behalf. I want to thank her, of course, for having the confidence to ask that I serve Barbados and serve her and her cabinet as Attorney General. We left a lot of things still to be done, and I assure you that immediately we will get to the heavy duties of carrying on with the business of government.
I'd like to also thank the campaign manager and the General Secretary of the Barbados Labour Party, the Honourable Jerome Walcott, Sandra Bradshaw, who I've already announced will remain as leader of government business in the House of Assembly, and the General Secretary of the Barbados Workers' Union, which, as you know, for us as a political institution that is about to celebrate 84 years in 6 weeks, the ability to come together with the Barbados Workers' Union philosophically again after over 65 years has been a very important event for us as a political institution, and it speaks to where we are in terms of ensuring that the working class, the workers of this country, will remain at the center of all that we do to build stability and prosperity. I thank, therefore, the General Secretary, Tony Moore, for being here this morning as well. My family is here, and the Attorney General's family is here, and some of my constituents. I thank them as well for being here, and last night I spoke extensively, really giving thanks to my constituents because this is now the 8th election that I've faced, and this is the one that they've seen me the least. But they carried me, and I thank them again publicly for it because they understood that the responsibilities would have had me moving from St. Lucie to St. Philip, from St. John to St. James, and therefore, in a very real sense, they who helped raise me carried me on this occasion.